Hello. This is your friendly teacher, Miss Harris, and I am so excited to introduce to you today the topic of our next unit. We're going to be talking about today the addition properties. The first thing I want to explain to you is what a property is. In math, a property is like a rule. It tells us things are true and we have to follow the properties. The first rule we're going to learn about today is the commutative property. Can you say that with me, please? Ready? Go. Commutative property. This is a really cool property. It tells us that you can add numbers in any order, and the sum will always be the same. All right, let's prove the commutative property together. The first thing I need to do is pick two numbers to put into my addition sentence. Let's pick 3 and 4. All right, let's add them together. 3 plus 4. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 plus 4 is 7. All right, now remember, the commutative property tells me I can add them in any order. So let's switch the order and see if our sum is the same. So on our second addition sentence, I'm going to start with 4 this time plus 3. 4 plus 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that. We proved it. Our sums are the same. We have the same add-ins. All we did was switch the order. In this one, 3 is first, and in this one, 4 is first. We have proved the commutative property. Now let's write these numbers in a balanced statement, these math sentences. So we just proved that 3 plus 4 is equal to, equals in the middle, and remember on an equation, equal to means that the products on this side or the sum on this side have to be the same. So 3 plus 4 is equal to 4 plus 3. You have just learned the commutative property. Yahoo! Let's go on to the next property. All right, our second property is the associative property. Can you say that with me, please? Ready? Begin. Associative property. The associative property tells me I can group add-ins in any way, and the sum will be the same. So in the associative property, we're going to be talking about grouping add-ins in any way we want, and we're going to prove that the sum is the same. All right, let's prove it. Okay, so for the associative property, we're going to be using numbers and parentheses. Let's pick some numbers. How about 5 and 3 and 1? Now, I'm going to use parentheses to show which of these three add-ins I'm going to add first. So I'm going to put a parenthesis right there and a right there. These parentheses are telling me that I need to add the 5 and the 3 first. They're showing me which ones or which two I have to add first. That's my group that I'm going to add in first. So 5 plus 3, I'm going to make a little note down here how much that is. 5 plus 3 is 8. Okay, now I'm going to use 8 because I know, and then add one more. 8 plus 1, oh, I know the answer to that one. That is 9. 8 plus 1 is 9. All right, now we're going to use the same numbers this time in our second math sentence, but this time we're going to change the way we group them. So I'm going to write my 5 and my 3 and my 1. I just took the same numbers and put them in the same spots. But this time, what's different is the group I'm going to add first. So in this math sentence, you can see I'm going to add the 3 and the 1 first, and then I'll add the 5. The parentheses tell me which group of two numbers I'm going to add first. Let's do this one together. 3 plus 1. Oh, I know. I'm going to note right here what it is. 3 plus 1 is 4. All right. Now I'm going to add the 5 and the 4 together. Well, 5 and 4. Oh, I know that one. It's 9. Look at that. We just proved it. It didn't matter if we added the 5 or the 3 first and then the 1. We got the number 9. But if we changed it and added the 3 and the 1 first and then the 5, we still got the sum of 9. In both of our things, our sum was the same. Both of them had the sum of 9. So let's write our balanced math statement. We know now that even if we have 5 and 3 and 1, if I add 5 and 3 first plus the 1, it's the same sum, or it's equal to, let's write our 5, 3, and 1, if I choose to add the 3 and the 1 first and the 5 last. Okay, so it didn't matter if I grouped these ones first and then added that one, or I grouped these two first and then added this add-in. The sum was still 9 in both problems. All right, our last property we're going to talk about is the identity property. This is a fun and easy property. The identity property says that the sum of any number and 0 equals the same number. So in the identity property, we're talking about 0. And anything you add to 0 doesn't change. It stays the same. It's the same identity. Okay, let's prove this one. This one we're going to do together. So let's pretend I have a little flower. Here's my flower. If I have a flower and I add it to the number 0, what is the sum going to be? I hope that you said it's going to be a flower. If I have the number 1 and I add 0 to it, I hope you know the answer to that. The answer is 1. If I have me plus the letter 0, the number 0, the answer or the sum is going to still be me, because 0 means I'm not adding anything to it. They're all staying the same.